Hello there, Taurus. Welcome to my channel. My name is Ariel, and this is your overview reading for 2025. We're going to do a 12-month spread with the tarot and pull some cards for each month of 2025's new year to see what your energies and patterns are going to be looking like. I hope you all have been doing wonderful. I have been taking a long hiatus from my channel, and I'm still not sure if I will be doing regular postings again in the future, but I definitely wanted to get back in here and do some readings for the new year to give you all an idea of what is coming your way. So let's see what we have with the Oracle. We're going to start with the Sacred Destiny and get a keyword for Taurus. Please, Spirit, show us whatever they need to see for their highest and best good for 2025. And we have Stillness, one of my favorite cards in this deck, I will say. It reminds me of the Star card in the tarot, just something about it gives me that beautiful, serene, like calm after the storm sort of feeling. So this could be a year of embracing stillness, serenity, gracefulness, things just kind of moving a little easier for Taurus. I just feel that with that card always. Just having a sense of peace and just, enjoying the moment as it unfolds. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Embracing card, and I just love that both of these include like these elegant white water birds. We have the swan, and then we have the white egret. And it's like, it just feels so peaceful. Embracing is the key word on this one. So it's like embracing the stillness, embracing the new serenity here, Taurus. What a nice way to start your reading. Let's get into your numerology, and we're going to pull a few numbers and keywords again for you. And we have leadership. Look at that. So number 81. Eights are numbers of abundance and financial success. And number ones have to do with our identity, initiations, new beginnings. So you may be taking the lead in a new way, in a new place, really showing what you've got, that kind of thing. And it may be a real strong completion. It's interesting too, because I feel like, it's like the best way to lead is with calmness, is with stillness here with that energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the number 41. So, self-discipline. This is really about, keeping it calm, keeping things in control, making sure everybody is, doing well. Number 4 and 1 add up to a 5, right? So we kind of have a 9 and a 5 represented there. There could be some endings and some beginnings for sure this year with those kind of numbers. But to me, the 5 is one of really embracing a spiritual pathway. And yes, that may have a lot to do with just, listening to yourself, disciplining your own mind, paying attention to your own thoughts, your own needs and feelings, so that you can have that balance, that calm within. Let's get into your tarot next, Taurus. We're going to be using the Classic Rider-Waite, and as I said, we will be pulling a card for each month of this new year for you. Goodness, we're starting with the same card that Aries had at the beginning of their January. It was the 8 of Pentacles. So wow, y'all might have a little bit of a similar month there. I'm just going to go ahead and pull all these out. We're just going to start reading them one at a time. Very interesting, a few of these similarities. If you have some Aries in your chart, Taurus, you might be sharing a few things with that sign. You may even want to watch that reading, because this right through here is nearly identical. That is pretty wild to me. So we're starting our year with the 8 of Pentacles. I feel like work is really coming back in strongly. You might have taken a little time out for the holidays, and now it's like back to work, got to get on it. And of course, as we go through those New Year's kind of resolutions, one of your resolves may have been to say, I want to do even better work, or the work that I'm doing, I want to make it even more meticulous, more perfect, more, just take it to another level of excellence for myself. So let's see what we have clarifying that Eight of Pentacles there. Because the Eight of Pentacles isn't just about work. It's like doing really, really good, fulfilling work. Clarified by the High Priestess. So for you, it definitely is something you're feeling on a deep intuitive level. No one can really tell you exactly what it is or how it is that you want to accomplish this. You really have to listen to your own intuition. And you may need, again, some stillness to really hear your inner voice very clearly. If you have a lot of chaos, a lot of noise around you every day, you really want to take at least a few days off if you can, just so that you can really listen to your own inner voice and hear it clearly, so you know what you need to do. Going into the month of February, we have the Fool card. This is a card of new beginnings, taking a risk, taking the leap of faith, not fearing the outcome, and just, trusting that Spirit has your back. So, sometimes you might feel a little bit nervous to take that new chance, or take the new job, or do the new adventure, right? But that is a card that definitely encourages it. Let's get a clarifier. Right, because there could be something that you haven't been so happy with for a while, Taurus, with this Four of Cups. You may have been so focused on only doing things one way, or only focusing on several parts of your life, that you missed the other blessing coming in from the side. And I kind of feel like you're opening up to that extra blessing. It's kind of like, wait a minute. I've not been paying attention to, the other opportunities I could have, because I've been so laser focused on these three things, and they have not been working out. So let me try something new. Let me take the leap of faith. Going into the month of March, Pisces season, we have one of your power cards here, Taurus, with the Empress, and that is, that Venus energy. So very loving, so very grounded, stable, and creative. So March could be a very creative month for you indeed. I do like the energy of Pisces for you, Taurus, because it provides a lot of beauty and spirituality, and your dreams kind of coming to the forefront of your life. It helps you to get a little bit more watered, if that makes sense, because Pisces is so much water. You are that earth. And when you feel watered and fed and nurtured and nourished, it's like then your dreams can really start to grow. The Empress is just a fantastic card, especially for you, because she brings in so much positive creativity, growth, and expansion. And with the Ten of Pentacles, wow, yes, your dreams can really take off. This is a great month to put those seeds in the ground, put those intentions out there, Taurus, because you're ready to make something very solid and tangible happen. And the Ten of Pentacles is one of, if not my favorite cards in the tarot, because it's just really the completion of all things. It really encompasses not just money, but also good relationships, good family connections, good home life. And that together with the Empress is just absolutely beautiful. Going into the month of April, we have the Ace of Swords. So I do feel this is a month of clarity, victory, anything that might have been confusing in the past. It's like you're really seeing your way forward. Your mind will suddenly feel like something's been revealed to you, and it's like, wow, I can finally either put that to rest, finally know the way forward, because my mind is not so cloudy about this issue anymore. And it could have been an issue of standing up for yourself, maybe feeling a little defensive, right, with the Seven of Wands. You may have felt like, you were kind of fighting off people that were trying to either threaten, harass, or just challenge you in general. But now you may realize perhaps they really weren't doing that in the first place. Right? And you really know who your true friends are. That's how that feels to me. Going into the month of May, your own month, that is going to bring in the Emperor. So very nice to see both the Emperor and the Empress in your reading this year, because they are very beautiful divine counterparts, you know. To me, the Emperor is very much the Aries energy, so I feel like an energy of leadership, motivation, stepping up into a very positive role or position is coming in your own month of May. Yes, and I think as well, you're also seeing through anybody's manipulations, anybody's lies, anyone that's not completely above board, you're absolutely seeing how to handle that. And also you are willing to be flexible on what sort of tactics you use to motivate and lead yourself and others. Very, very nice. Going into the month of June, we have the Sun, and the Sun is the most positive card in the tarot. So to me, this is very bright. It's the return of the light. You may be feeling a lot more optimistic by the time June rolls around. It is a card of new beginnings, a card of innocence, a card of, you know, just easier times after a long, difficult cycle. Wow, okay. Taurus, you have some really beautiful combinations here. And we have the World card, which is the last card in the Major Arcana. It rules Capricorn because it's ruled by Saturn. So, you know, it really is saying time is on your side. Anything that you've been patient with, Taurus, for a long time is coming to completion, and you're just really, really happy about it. I feel like you've learned quite a number of lessons. You've experienced quite a lot of, you know, ups and downs and all sorts of things, but this is a beautiful card that's bringing a lot of things into completion. It just makes you feel like you're having a victory. The World and the Ace of Swords are both cards of victory and clarity and you know, something coming full circle. So I just really like the way that feels. Going into the month of July, we have the Seven of Pentacles. So this is a time, I think Aries had the same one in the same month, and I said to them, this is a time where you're really looking at all your projects, all your work, all your commitments, and you're kind of saying, are there any of these that I don't need to keep doing? Do I need, you know, do I need to simplify? And you're putting into review the work that you do to say, am I getting what I really want to get out of all of these things that I've put my energy into? And just be very clear about it. I think you have that clarity going into this month to be able to answer that for yourself. Let's get a clarifier on this. Yeah, Six of Swords. So I would say absolutely. You're going to do a bit of a review in that month of July. And anything that isn't for your best or anything that's causing you undue stress or headaches, you're definitely going to turn it loose. Six of Swords is releasing the drama, releasing the stress, moving beyond that, cutting losses sometimes if you need to, and removing anything like that from your life. Going into the month of August, Leo season, we have the Nine of Cups. So this to me is getting closer and closer to your hopes, dreams, wishes, and fulfillment. Let's get a clarifier on this so that I can get a deeper read on what this is going to mean for you. Ooh, very nice. You've got the Queen of Pentacles twice in your reading now. And so, you know, to me, this is Capricorn energy. Capricorn's a great energy for Taurus because it's a fellow earth sign. And I do feel that this is telling you that you are in a much better place with how you deal with finances, resources, being wise with what you have, knowing the value of things, much less prone to either wasting resources or money. You know, you're a lot more careful with it, but not in any sort of bad way. Not in a way that's stingy or anything like that. But this is something that's, it's like, I feel like a lot of your wishes are coming true, and you're getting closer and closer to having the kind of business and having the kind of relationship to your resources that you want. Going into the month of September, we do have the Tower coming up. Towers are always an interesting card because they're neither negative nor positive necessarily, but they are action because this is a Mars-ruled card. So it does mean that something will be moving, something will be, rocking and rolling that month. Many times Tower moments happen when it's something we've known that we've needed to alter or change, or, change up in our daily life, our relationships, our work, whatever it is. And we've probably been getting taps on the shoulder for a while, like, you need to take care of that, Taurus, you need to take care of that. And if you don't take care of that, the universe has a way of intervening, and it might be a lot more difficult if you wait for it to intervene. So I would say, don't take it in any kind of fearful way, because like I said, Towers are definitely just about action and movement. Here with the Four of Wands, I would say something you might want to do ahead of the month of September is just do a basic check on your home. Make sure that, the plumbing is good, the basics are good, things are essentially stable, because there could maybe be a surprise repair or something around the home, because the Four of Wands deals so much with home. It is a positive card though, so I feel like whatever it is not going to be horrible. It'll come out all right for you. Especially if you do your due diligence. Going into the month of October, we have our Queen of Pentacles back again. So Little Miss Capricorn Queen is showing up twice in your reading, along with the Empress. This is some very divine, feminine, grounded, responsible, very wise, has good foresight. I feel like you're doing well with how you handle your money. Even if you feel like you don't have as much of it as you want, you're getting better and better at managing it. And the Judgment coming up. To me, there are new opportunities either at work or with investing or some kind of financial matters. Something that you might have thought was an opportunity that had come and gone, and it was over, might come up again, literally back from the dead, and it may give you a second opportunity for growth and expansion. Going into the month of November. November has been a challenging month for almost every sign. That's even signs that have pretty much every card is great, but then we get to November. November seems to be a challenging month in this year of 2025. I'm just putting that out there. But it's also a month where I see people wrapping up a lot of old energies and finally putting them to rest. So 10 of Wands is coming out here for you. To me, this is an end of a burdensome cycle. For some of you, it might be, hey, I've had to stick with a job I didn't particularly like just to get it through, just to make it till something else better came along. And now the better has come along, so I'm ready to wrap up this bundle and finally put it down. And we have the Page of Pentacles. So, it would make a lot of sense. This is like a new investment, a new job, a new course of study, a new adventure. So I feel like in the month of November, Taurus, you're definitely wrapping something up that's been very heavy on you. And you may not have a lot to invest, but you're ready to do it. You're ready to take that little leap there with our Page of Pentacles. December energy, we have the Devil here. Capricorn vibration for sure. There's a lot of Capricorn all over your reading. I will say you've got the World, you've got the Devil, you've got the two Queen of Pentacles, lots of Capricorn vibes. I do feel like you're working, decently hard this year. The Devil says don't be a workaholic, right? Don't get trapped or in a rut to things that are not enjoyable and you're just doing them for the sake of, survival or for doing them. Pay attention to your own needs, your own heart. Don't get stuck in a rut doing the same old thing over and over again, Taurus, because that's where the downfall of the Capricorn is, the workaholic tendencies. And we have the Queen of Wands, which is the very opposite. She's very generous, very bright, warm, open. So, don't get too tight with money. Even if you feel a little stressed about it, try to still maintain an open, warm, generous attitude. It's very important for this year's energy, I feel, because there is that leadership, but there's also that stillness, that embracing whatever comes. Discipline is certainly part of your year, but you don't want to be so hard on yourself that you can't enjoy your life. Very important to keep that balance this year. Let's get a blessing card on this spread for you and wrap this up. Ooh, look at this. And you know, Aries had the same card come up. I'm telling you, Taurus, if you have some Aries in your chart, or you're in a relationship or working situation with an Aries, you might want to watch the Aries read because there's some big similarities in y'all's readings. So you both had this one, a blessing on for good work. And I really do feel that your work has a very strong chance of being happy, successful, fulfilling. You're going to be busy, maybe more busy than you want at times. It's important to balance it, but on the whole, your work life is very, very blessed this year, Taurus. Very, very positive. So have an amazing 2025, y'all. I hope that I see you here again soon, and I'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.